Hello, everybody. It is Laura Victoria Ward in Somatic Mat. We are going to start with breathing, and then we're going to get to, don't worry, you will not be recorded if you're in the Zoom room. It's just going to record me. And then we're going to get to the lymph flush. I just feel like that's a game changer for people, for me, for other people. And it's been really helping with all my allergies. So we're just going to inhale, open, feel yourself in your body. Oh, say hello to your body. Hello, body. So nice to be here today together with you. Inhale, lift, open, and exhale. Feel your weight on the ground. So feeling the sense of gravity. Inhale, lift, exhale, bending your knees. Inhale, open your heart, open your chest, open your lungs. Exhale, bend your knees, soften, drop it down, relax your neck, relax your head. Inhale, roll it up, coming all the way to the top. Open your chest, reach it out, feel your fingertips, feel the soles of your feet on the floor. Exhale. So just taking this time to really come into your body, into the sensations in your body, and hopefully into some kind of agreement and harmony with your body. And release it down, soften and melt. 2 more like that. Inhale, reach out, fill up, deep breath. Exhale, soften, melt, release. And last one, inhale. Stretch out and up, open your chest, open your heart, open your lungs, and exhale, take it all the way down and shift from side to side. Bend one knee, bend the other, relax your spine, let it go. Tail to head, opening up, rippling, melting, and then come into center. Knees are bent, just give your head a shake and a nod. Shake it even more, nod more. Little freedom in the upper back, and then roll all the way up. One more thing here, we're going to internally, externally rotate. So it's a cat-cow with the arms also going. So arching and opening, exhale, hollow and curl. Inhale, open your chest, heart and lungs. Exhale, hollow and curl. Inhale, open. Exhale, big breathing. Inhale, stick out your butt. Exhale, scoop into your belly. Inhale, head and tail reaching back. Exhale, forward. 2 more. Spiraling the arms open and hollow and curl. Last one. Inhale, open. Exhale, hollow and curl. Little shake, 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 shake. Let it go. Then coming right up to right hand on your left collarbone. You can go above and below it. Getting this upper quadrant. So we're working into this Dr. Perry Nickelston lymphatic flush that I learned, which I love. I feel like it is, I don't know, my life is changing in wonderful ways in leaps and bounds. In equal parts, it is as difficult as anyone else's life. So I have my things. It's not perfect. Change it to the other side. But I've been doing a lot of breath work, all this lymph flush, and some good things are definitely happening. Yeah, I think I've been doing tons of meditation also. So I feel like my capacity for focus is really becoming something that's new. Sounds weird, but there's a new depth to my being, which feels really good. All right, we're gonna come up from there to just underneath the angle of your jaw. Little circles, relax your neck and tongue. Droopy voice, droopy face. It helps if you even make some noise, because then you really know everything's okay. You can even say that to yourself. Everything is okay. A sense of humor in the body is always appreciated. We're gonna do a little in the face today. So next place you're gonna go is to this place. Sort of, there's like a little indentation right next to your nose and circling in there. Relax your neck and tongue. So stuff can kind of go in there and get trapped. And we're clearing some of that stuff out. I can feel it too. And that's another thing. So I've been doing all this breath work, and it's important in breath work to be able to breathe in and out through your nose. And sometimes we're breathing out through our mouths, but mostly when we breathe in through our nose, it clears the air, but it also does something with nitric oxide too, which is really good for our cells. that's my highly scientific version of that, but it's something that we want to have happen. And if we breathe through our mouth, it doesn't happen. So I've been trying to like nose breathe at night and really feel the passageway clear. Good. And then we're going to go up into our face. You're going to go next to your nose. You can do this with your thumbs. Up and in, just underneath your eyelids. Not too hard, gentle. Listen into your body, what feels good. Yeah, just up and under the ridge of your eye. I'm not going to do everything that he does. We're just going to do some of it. Shake it out, relax your face, and we'll just get back in. Let's do the tapping. Tapping right middle of your forehead. Easy tap. Everything's good. Yay. We're in our bodies. Yay. Nice relationship with your body. Tapping at that cheek place that we just did. Tap, tap, tap. So the tap is going to have a different effect on how that moves through your tissue. Above your lip, mustache tap. And then soul patch tap. We shave our chins. Get in there. And then we're going to go into our temple. Easy circles. You can yawn. I'm kind of getting this whole area. So I'm not just there, I'm also getting right in here. We're just jamming through this so that we can get moving with our bodies. And then I'm going to move it down the side of my face. Shake it out. Top of the head, fingertips like you're parting the Red Seas. In my case, I am. And I like to do this sort of back and forth. Like some people just go straight down, but to me, it feels really good to kind of itch and then go straight down. Itching and then straight down. Then we're going to do the last one here. It's the back of the head and finding the midline. And I like to just push my head through my hands. Or you could move your hands around your head, but just feel the difference between actively pushing your head through and also sort of passively working with your hands, just becoming aware of those two different ways of doing it and what they feel like. And then shake that out. So this is Perry Nickelston, but Donna Eden, who does this whole energy medicine stuff, also has some of the same stuff. All right, now we're coming into armpits. So Armpit Peck. Yeah, so clearing up this stuff. I don't know if you guys remember, but I had an injury in my arm that was right in front of that left arm. It's gone. Knock on wood. Yeah. And like when we have lymphatic blockages, we're going to have problems in those areas. So we're just clearing the pathway so that it can move. Other side, same thing. Oh, getting in there. And as we're doing this, see if you can get your whole body to kind of soften and free up. So sometimes I see people do it and it's like there's nothing happening. Get some life in your body, get some movement. And if it hurts a lot, then be calmer and gentler, right? You don't need to go nuts on yourself, but listen into how it feels. And then you're going to go into the place. Here's my xiphoid process, belly button, right in the middle, right in the midline of your body. This is like the biggest sort of lymphatic globule in there. I guess it's a lymph node, but it's big. It's a big, huge superhighway area or Grand Central Station area. It's not the superhighway. Yeah, and for me, this is always the one that feels like, ugh. That is the one that is almost always like, that feels nasty. And then coming in to, here's my hip, front of my hip bones. I'm going to go right, here's my inguinal fold. Just going to go above that. Yeah. So just above where the fold of your leg is. You can even kind of stick out your butt, get in there. And let's just shake and bounce it out for a second before we get to the back of the knees. So deep diaphragmatic breathing, bouncing around, movement. Those are all things that get the lymph going. Last place, in behind our knees. So right behind the crease of your knee. And then coming back to bounce one more time. Let's shake the arms around, waking up the kinesphere. So getting into the space behind you, the space to the sides, the space in front, above, below. There we have our vertical up, down, our side, side, and our forward, backward. That is all the most basic 3 dimensions. Good. And then we'll relax and let's come down to the floor. And just tune into what your body feels like now. So I am recording this, so people in class, if you want to just do the lymph thing, sometimes I record it and I put it on YouTube and I have like at 6 minutes, there's the lymph thing. So this can be done every day. And it's great to clear those pathways. All right. Sitting, let's sit. If you have a block, sit on a block. If you don't have a block, just sit on your butt. We're not going to stay here for that long. And this block is kind of a small block. I like them a little bigger, but it matches my colors. So, and somebody got it for me. Like I didn't order it myself. I'm very grateful to have a block at all. Exhale, hollow and round. Inhale, arch and open. Exhale, and inhale. Breathe all the way down into your belly. Exhale, and inhale. Open the chest and lungs. Exhale. And inhale. I think I'm wearing like a 1980s heavy metal band outfit right now. Like I got my stripes, right? This is like heavy metal band pants. And then I got my Ghost t-shirt on, which is a very now heavy metal band. All right, let's come into center. Let me turn my phone off so that it is not going to wake me up. Wake me up, wake you up, wake us all up. And we're going to spiral. Just taking it around as far as it feels good. And then the other side. So maybe a couple of breaths in each direction. Spiraling. See what's behind you. Use your eyeballs. You can blink, kind of open your eyes wide and blink. Relax your neck and jaw. Relax your tongue. Relax your throat. Okay, and then we're going to go over to one side. We're going to flex that foot and we're going to arch. And then you're going to put your foot down and kind of curl and round. Flex the foot, arch, spiral, and then hollow and curl. Any breathing is good breathing for this. We could inhale here and exhale as we go down, or vice versa. So really listen into what your body wants to do. And switch it to the other side. Same thing, flexing that foot and arching up. Oh, I've got a nice little pile of cat hair stuck on my sock. Flex and arch and soften. Using your breath in whatever way feels natural to you. And as I'm flexing my foot, I'm also trying to spread out my toes. So like I'm fanning out my toes. And then come back in. And let's take it down the center, shifting from side to side. For those people in TV land, if you are at home and you have no block and you are a hoarder, you probably have a phone book. You could sit on an old-fashioned phone book. God knows when the last time those things came out, but 1 or 2 phone books put together would be a great block. Yeah, and let's come off of the blocks and let's just spiral from here. So you're gonna twist, take it down to the floor, and then come up over to the other side, taking it down, up. And if you feel like getting kind of jazzy about it, you can circle your arms out and take it down. So circle out and down. If you really want to go for it, you can have both arms go, push off, circle, take it down. That's a lot more work. So really work with what feels good in your body. Like for me, actually right now, this one arm at a time thing is more my speed. Surrendering to the floor, dropping down into gravity, just spiraling and melting. And then let's take it back into center, stretching your legs down below you, coming onto your back. Let's take a heel rock to start out. Now that we are down on the floor, you want to see if you can ripple a wave of movement up and down through your body. Breathing, softening. You can do a big exhale. Ooh, great if you add sound to that. Yeah, think about like when you really release with a sigh. Is it silent or is it like, oh? Yeah, so try to add a little bit of sound. It actually helps, gets more breath out there. Also, like the sound is going to stimulate our nerves a little bit. So our vagus nerve, the rest and digest, soothe and settle, it does a lot of things. Our vagus nerve is partly responsible for regulating our heartbeat, digestion, even orgasm. And when we're in good attunement, that vagus nerve is helping us process life, right? It's helping us digest being alive in a healthy way. So we really want that online with us. When we're really activated and it's not working so well. So we're dialing it down so that we can have some harmony in there for the vagus nerve to help regulate ourselves. Self-regulation, co-regulation, that's all part of that work with the vagus nerve. All right, knees up. Let's just spiral the lower body one way and then the other. Massaging out your hips, massaging out your glutes. We're going to take this a little further on the bottom. So once you get to the side, you're just going to press up and then come back down gently over to the other side, pressing your pelvis up, take it down, roll across. Little press, doesn't have to be very high, can be small. Push. If it hurts your back, don't go that high. You could even just push into your feet and not lift off the floor. If it feels okay to lift off, then go for the lift, rolling and lifting. Couple more times. Yeah, last one. And come in. Stretch your legs out, arms out, big circles, looking towards your toes. And then inhale, open your lungs. Exhale up, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, changing direction, up over your head, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Did I even change direction? I think so. Anyway, coming back in, take your arms over your head, stretch really long through one side of your body and then the other. Climbing along the floor, one half lengthening out and then the other half, right versus left. Homolateral movement, one side versus the other side. And then release that, come in. Let's take your block again, stick it between your knees. And to relocate my mat slightly. And hands down by your sides, lift your pelvis up. From this position with your pelvis up high, just feel into your shoulders, feel into your upper traps. And you're just gonna gently shift your weight from one leg to the other in order to massage out your upper traps a little bit. So your pelvis doesn't have to be super high, and it actually feels better. I get a little bit more out of it if I take my arms up in the air. It can be okay down here, but there's definitely, I can turn my arms in and out, shift my pelvis from side to side, just getting a massage in that upper trap area. A little free flow with the hands and arms, conducting the orchestra, or I don't know, making sculptures, whatever, flamenco dancing, whatever you can do to get some freedom into the arms as you shift from side to side. So you're working the back, but you're also massaging out freeing up the spine a little bit, and come in, roll it down, take your block out. And let's go for a happy baby there. In your happy baby, wiggle around. I told you my mom asked, I'm sure I've said this to you guys before, but I don't know if I've told TV land people yet. My mom was like, what is that pose, the have a baby pose? And she goes, or is it half a baby pose? I'm like, no, it's happy baby pose. And then at 63rd Street one time, one of the women was like, oh, it's kind of like happy lady pose, huh? You know what I mean? I was like, so I don't know. I don't know what that pose is for you, but I'm going to go with happy baby, Happy, not Have. Wiggle around, let your baby be baby-like. Free flow in the baby. A little rolling if that feels good. And then let's take our weights. So if you have some weights, grab them. We're going to go pigeon-toed and knock-kneed. I'm going with just a 3-pound weight, 2 3-pound weights. You could use 1 5-pound weight or whatever you got. Circling around your body. Exhale up, inhale down, using your breath. Again, letting that massage out your shoulders, but also working your abs a little bit. Change direction, exhale up, inhale down. Consider that you're not moving to have a tighter, less mobile body, that we're moving to balance that out so that we have strength and flexibility, the capacity to move. We're not just working out to become more rigid, working out to have access to movement. Last one. Bring it in, and let's take the weights up, parallel feet. You're just going to internally and externally rotate. This is very easy. It should feel very easy. You're just giving yourself a little bit of weight into those bones, down into your shoulder blades, and rotating in and out. If you spend a lot of time on the computer or on your device, which I pretty much think everybody does now, it's great to have some freedom in that forearm. So we could also try this with sort of either circles with your wrists or figure eights, depending on how coordinated you're feeling. Imagine that whatever you're doing with your wrists, that movement is going all the way down into your lungs. So through our fascia, we are one whole connected system, even through the water in our body, the fluids in our body. It's one body. It's not a bunch of parts. We are not cars. We are human bodies, organic bodies. Good. And release and get rid of your weights. So I was reading something, I think it was something on Instagram, and somebody was writing like, all farming used to be organic farming, right? There was no fertilizer for a long time, or it was just manure that was fertilizer. So there was no chemical fertilizer. Just, I don't know, we are organic bodies, and all farming used to be organic. Grab your weight at your weight, grab your block, stick it in between your legs so it's on your pubic bone, squeeze together, toes down to the floor, arms up over your head. Let's go up to 90 degrees, and you're going to lower down with a shh. Bend your knees, float the arms up, legs up to 90. Shh. Inhale. Shh. Deep breath in. Shh. Inhale. Shh. Deep breath. Shh. Inhale. Shh. Inhale. Shh. Inhale. Shh. Inhale. Shh. And relax, take it out. Just so you know, I am planning to teach on December 25th, on Christmas. I'm planning to teach on Christmas Day, because all of this movement stuff is really for me. I do this because this is what my body needs. So it does me no favors to skip it. So if you are free and around, please join me. Okay, let's take our legs up, bend your knees, spiraling. If your back feels good, head can go away from the legs. If your back is hurting, head can go in the same direction. Take as long as you need to roll from side to side. Oh, I'm cracking things. Yeah, this always adjusts. It's like the chiropractor moment of class for me. If you want to make it harder, you can extend the legs. Feel the arms really reaching out, radiating away from center. And let's change it. Roll all the way onto one side, open through the center and roll onto the other. Just massaging out your back, unfolding and folding in, or stay bent as you roll through. If it's too much to think about to open and close, then don't open and close, just roll. Work with what feels right to you. And maybe you want to try pushing and going a little faster or going slower. Yeah, if you feel like you've gotten kind of stuck in anything you're doing, try changing the tempo. Speed it up, slow it down. Even when you're walking, like just, try to control things more with slowness or get more present with them. And then like boost it up with more speed. All right, so let's come back in. We're gonna do leg circles, hands either under your butt or out to the sides or some combo. Big circles or small circles, working with what feels good to you. And if you really want to make it exciting, you can come up with your pelvis. So pushing off and then circling open. Really, that's up to you. Don't do it if it hurts. And if you want to make it just easier, go for smaller circles. Last one. Let's shake it all out. Shake, let out some sound. Fry like bacon. Let it go and then come down. And we're going to open our feet wide, internally rotate one leg at a time. Spiraling in. Big breathing. Yeah, if you need to ever breathe big with no shame. Make noise, take in that air. It is life. If you want to hook your heel over and take this a little deeper, feel free to do that. And then come into center, pick up your butt, shake, 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 jiggle everything, let it all go. Just an inch or two off the floor, freedom in your body, organs jiggling around. You're not controlling and tightening, you're softening and releasing. And then bring it down, elbow to knee, crossing the body, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, contralateral cross body movement, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, keep going, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and soften. Melt into the floor. Jiggle your body. Shake it out, let it go. And then just slowly turn your head from side to side. Letting the weight of your cranium really drop into the mat. just imagining all the bones in your body as being dense and strong. Yeah, that's one reason we need good nutrition and movement, is to strengthen our bones, especially women over, let's say 40. And then let's roll the whole way up. You can do this with bent knees or straight legs. Deep breath in on the exhale, rolling like a zombie, waking up, coming up out of the grave. Reach out, scoop and lift. If it hurts your back, bend your knees. You're gonna take a little arch on the top, belly scoops in, roll it down, bend your knees if you need to, or don't go all the way. Inhale, lift, exhale, diving forward, rolling up, reaching out, scoop, lift, arch and open, chest, heart, and lungs. Bring it back into vertical, roll it down. Inhale, float the arms, exhale, diving forward, reach it out, lengthen, lift. We're going to change it this time. You're going to spiral, push out through the heels of the hands, look over your back arm. Inhale up, exhale, spiral. Oh, see if you can look over that hand. Inhale, lift, spiral. This time, bend that knee, grab, just use that knee to push against. Take the spiral deeper. Inhale up, same thing on the other side, spiral. Use the knee and come in, relax, let it go, shake out your shoulders, relax your head and neck, free flow in your body. So especially as we age, we need to think about freeing up the flow in our body, right? We need fluid to move through us. We don't need to get more rigid and stuck. And it's really easy to keep getting more rigid and stuck as we age. Like, it's easy to settle into how we are, but we want to have some plasticity, right? The plasticity of our brain. We can learn new things. That's great. We stay young by staying elastic in the way that we are. Otherwise, we just kind of crustify. That's my word for it. Crustification, the crustification process. We want to avoid that, right? So fluid movement, freedom in your body, mind, all that stuff is really important. Let's just come into a cross-legged position and fold forward. That's why we want to change things up fairly regularly. Humans often struggle against change, but if we don't allow it to happen and sort of invite it into our lives, it can come and hit us over the head like a ton of bricks. So letting your body kind of work with change. And when we move, we can work through things. It gives us a chance to process. And then come up and let's flip onto hands and knees. But if we're, militantly, we might not be processing. That's why we want to find that easier body where there's fluid movement. It's alive. It's not controlled and constrained and constricted and shoved in and forced. Like, our bodies know if we're doing that to it. And at some point, there's going to be, an unhappiness about that from the body. So give the body some freedom, give it some love, give it some appreciation, right? Let's just take a moment, gratitude, hand on your belly, hand on your heart. Thank you for for being born here. We're incarnated on the planet in bodies. Aren't we lucky? Yes, okay. That was our big kumbaya moment. Let's take it down onto a forearm plank. It's a little bit of everything in here today. One knee to the floor at a time, parallel, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Pushing forward and backward. Push, 2, 3. Take your time, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, just 10. Slowly take yourself down to the floor. Head on your hands, curl your toes under, push up and down. Again, soften, melt, let go. Yeah, so let the holding patterns in your body that might be getting crusty and crusted in amber, like little flies in amber, let them soften and melt. Easiness. And then bending your knees and letting them fall from side to side. Relaxing your quads, relaxing your tail. Big breathing. And then coming up, let's do regular old Pilates swimming. So Pilates swimming, paddling away with a pumping breath. So it's a big, deep diaphragmatic breathing. Take your hands next to your chest, lift up, open, look up, push down with your hands, and then reach your tail back, tail lengthening, lengthening, lengthening. Soften into a child's pose, wiggle around in your child's pose, let it go. And then shift your weight back towards your heels and roll up, and let's take it into a side plank. Side forearm plank. So elbow underneath you, one hand up, pulsing up. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Take it down. Head in your hand, on your arm, wherever it feels good. Let's kick up to the side. Let's go Batma, toes to knee, passe, Batma, and lower down. So it's going to go up, fold it in, reach it up. You can flex down, up, fold it in, up, down. Batma, passe, Batma, lower. Batma, passe, Batma, lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And we're going to turn it in and out. Knee to the floor, going 1, 2, 3, 4, chest open, long neck, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm wearing 7, 8. I'm wearing my heavy metal outfit for the 1980s, but I have the 1980s new wave hair. So, yep, I'm doing my fusion. Toe is going to go behind your knee. You're going to slide that leg back, knee up to the ceiling, turn it in and turn it out. I just need some really big, thick socks, like leg warmers, and some big white shoes. And take it back, turn it in, turn it out. Slide it back, turn it in, turn it out. 2 more, slide it back, rotate in, rotate out. Last one, slide it back, turn it in, and roll yourself onto your back. Cross that ankle over your knee and just fall from side to side. Massage out your hips. Let it go. Again, easiness, finding easiness, softening the body. And then pick up the bottom knee, grab on. If you can grab your leg, work with what feels right to you here. Breathe into it. The cat hair on my socks is now falling into my face. And then undo it, shake out your legs and release and come up. So I was at ballet class yesterday. I've just had my battery replaced in my car after all of this hoo-ha with it. I'm at ballet class, I get out of ballet class, and nothing happens. My car will not start. And the studio is like 20, 25 minutes from my house. Bless his heart, Peter Nauman from New Paltz School of Ballet comes out, helps me. We try and jump the car. All sorts of things happen. We get his mechanic down the street involved, pulsing up for 20. Going 1, I'll tell you the rest of the story in a minute. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So this is after here I had replaced the battery with a battery that was only 2.5 years old. So we get his mechanic involved. This whole process takes like probably an hour. Finally, the car actually does get started after many false starts. It couldn't jump, it wasn't working. Onto your side, kicking up and down. And finally, I get the car to the mechanics. He's like, you know, the battery is fine, but there's all this corrosion in the thing that clamps onto the battery. So it was so corroded, it couldn't get anything from the battery. So it looked like the battery was dead inside my car. So he cleaned it out with a wire brush. And he's like, okay, you're good to go. And I was like, he was going to do it for free. I was like, and he had come to the ballet school. He helped so immensely. So I said, I have to pay you something. He's like, just give me 20 bucks. And I was like, can I give you 30? No. Last one. So then he's like, I give him 20 bucks. And he's like, oh, and your key, does it need a new battery? I've got those. So then he like changes the battery for my key for nothing. Anyway, this is my advertisement for Billy Franz in New Paltz. He was amazing. It was so, I'm like, oh my God, thank God. 5 more, 5, 4, 3, 2, and they have a big black dog named Remy, who's super cute. Take it to the back, turn it in, and turn it out. Slide it back, turn it in. Not as cute as Sky, but still very cute. Turn it out, take it back. And also like Remy is about the size of 15 Skies. Out, last one, back, turn it in, turn it out. Roll yourself onto your back. Cross your ankle over your knee. Dropping your knee from side to side. I did feel very good about the whole situation because that mechanic was so nice. And also Peter Nauman, like, oh my God, they really went above and beyond. And bring it in and then draw it up. Because like in Kingston, all of the mechanics have been like just smash busy. So getting a car in anywhere is like a couple weeks process. And that guy just took time out and came over and helped right away. And release, shake it, shake it, shake it, let it go. Roll yourself back and forth, rounding through your spine, massaging through your back. If it's possible to take this roll onto your feet, go for that. You can even push off the floor if you need to. If that doesn't feel good, don't do it. But if it feels okay, start to see if you can, yeah. I used to do this all the time in my bar burn class. All right, so that is going to eventually get you up. We're going to do one more thing standing. As I align my stripes, opening up, you should be able to see my feet. Opening up into a stance that's fairly wide. Feet can be wider than your shoulders. Knees over the toes, just holding the space there. We're gonna pulse. Make sure that you're not overturning out, that your knees are really aimed right out over your toes. Pulsing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, holding the space in front of you. 8, take it a little deeper and press all the way up. Knees over your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it a little deeper. Press it up. 1, 2, 3. Shoulders relaxed, neck easy. 6, 7, 8. Deeper and press. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Chest open, long spine. 6, 7, 8. A little deeper. Parallel. Take it down. Shift from side to side. Let it go. Free up the spine. Easy inner body. You don't have to hold it together. It's not going to fall apart. And then come in, shake, wag, release, and roll all the way up, coming all the way up to the top. Inhale, feeling into your body, and exhale, soften. Let's take the hands together. You're going to dive through the center, diving out into the world. centering yourself, focusing your energy, and diving out. And one more time, diving out into the world. And then we're going to change it, planting ourselves, grounding our energy. You can either come down in prayer and not go super deep, or you can come down in a dive and really ground yourself down into the earth. Inhale, opening up, exhale, prayer or diving into the ground. One more like that. Inhale, open, and exhale. Take it down. And then come up, and just one up and down the outside. Open and lift, and take it down. All right, TV land people, like and subscribe. Yay, happy Christmas, all those things. And people in my room, stay in, because I am not going to finish.